My name is Sharon Thomson, and I live on Eureka Street, and I've been over there for 20 years.
If you were to share something about yourself with your neighbors, what would it be?
Well, I have my own accounting business. It's a small business. I've been in business for a few years and looking for more small businesses in the area that can need my expertise and would like some accounting help with their small businesses. I think what's unique about this area is there's this niche of small businesses all along Rosewood Drive. We've got the Art Shack, the family-owned small business, and Rockaway's been there for years and years and years, and it's a family-owned small business.
Yep.
And I think small businesses is part of the backbone of our society. I mean, it's the small business that kind of mom and pop shops that keeps us going, and I think that's unique to this area. We've got Owensville, small airport in the area, and a lot of small business that really thrive in this area.
So you feel like it's a very tight-knit community in that sense?
Yeah.
How does the community in the South Kilbourne neighborhood fit into your life?
The convenience of having everything nearby, the small town feel of it. It's not like Harbison when you're strapped with traffic issues and you don't have to get on the interstate. But the interstates are nearby. You can hop on them and be anywhere you need to be. But I just like the convenience of the area.
Great. And what are some great things that have been accomplished in the community since you've been living here?
Well, we've been here for 20 years and we've seen a lot of change. Publix, that wasn't there when we first came. Great addition to the neighborhood. That strip mall was really lacking business, and we have the Publix. And we also have the soccer fields have been revamped. We're getting a skateboard park, although I don't think I'll be using the skateboard park. But I mean, there's a lot here to keep young kids entertained. I have 3 boys that grew up in the neighborhood, and one played baseball at Valencia Park, and he played through Pony League down near Memorial Stadium. Got a lot of parks in the area. They've done some revitalization for the Valencia Park, new bleachers, new paint job, all that is, and it's easy to get around in the neighborhood, and it's good for exercise or jogging. You see kids all the time out doing things in the neighborhood. Keeps them off the street.
So what do you like best? I know you mentioned a lot of good things, but what do you like best about living in the South Kilbourne neighborhood?
I guess location, location, location. Is that what they say? The easy access, all those things.
So what do you think are some benefits of being active in the community?
It's a good way to get to know your neighbors. And there's safety in numbers. I think if you know your neighbor, you know times are coming and going. You can kind of keep an eye on their things. So if you're active in the community, you know your neighbors, and it gives more of a sense of community. You speak when you see them on the street, and all that. It's good.
Is there anything that you would like to see changed in the neighborhood?
One thing that I'd like to see changed is when you drive down my street, there's a lot of for rent signs, and I'd like to see there be more home ownership and less renters. And this is my home. I've been here for 20 years, and I'd like for other people to consider it their home. And we just get excited when we see them out doing yard work and sprucing things up, or fixing up their house, and it just adds value to your home to see your neighbor add value to their home. And I think if there was anything to change, I'd like to see less for rent signs and more home ownership. Or if you had the landlords that made sure that their property was well kept. I mean, at one point we had a house on Super where I don't think they could find the landlord, and the property just went downhill.
Right.
And then, you know, if you've got to make the landlords accountable if they're going to have rental property.
Overall, I think it's definitely important to take pride in where you live and in your community.
Yes, and look
So,
out for your neighbor, and it all
Yep.
starts at home.
Good.
And to find out more about my accounting business, please go to my website at www.accountingsolutionsllc.us.